Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins and Trevor.
And to me, I would have thought the feministic side of some tennis players or some women would say, hang on a minute, why should we get paid the same as men when they're having to do the best of 5 sets, and often in a final it will go to 5 sets or during the tournament, and we're only having to do the best of 3 sets, and often our games are much, much quicker. Because surely many women would say, hang on a minute, we can run as far as men. We're as fit. We do marathons. We both run the 26 miles. Okay, maybe men are a little bit faster on a marathon, but we can do just what the men can do. So really, we should be playing the best of 5 as well. Now, we've already read that they have greater lung capacity, although these people who were questioned said we can't run as far as boys. In actual fact, we're told they got greater, their legs last longer when they're running. They're tougher. Their muscles are tougher. So that's one element of that. I don't understand how women are happy to accept the fact that they're being told, oh, we understand you're not as strong as us men. We'll still pay you the same, but we won't expect you to do anything like as much. It seems patronising and condescending to me, to women, that happens. Now, I know they campaign for that, and they might say, oh, it's tough. We get the same money. We deserve it. The crowds come in to see us and so on. So I think that's quite an interesting one, how when it suits men or women to accept a particular benefit, then all those principles might just disappear down the drain. What do you think about that?
Well, I just think when I read things like that, there's one thing that is a fact, and the fact is, men generally, I use this word with caution, generally men are stronger than women. Generally. Yeah. Now when it comes to this debate of, women saying, well, we need to be paid equal because we do this and we do that. Fair enough. But I think it all boils down to who's paying the money, where the money is coming from. If the organizers are able to secure more funding for the women, obviously the women will rule the day. For instance, the fashion industry. Men don't even come near to what women are earning in the fashion industry, because women can do this catwalking. People want to see more women. So there are places where it'll favor the women, and then there are places where it doesn't favor them. When it gets physical, like a physical sports, football, for instance, rugby, and all these other maybe the violent ones like UFC and boxing, it doesn't favor women in those aspects. But when it comes to advertising something, say for instance, I would actually prefer to see more women advertising stuff to me. For instance, be it a fridge or a car. If I see a man trying to sell me a car, there's no sex appeal there. There's nothing there. I'm just thinking, right, okay, well, what sort of electronics is he got? But when a woman does it, you think, whoa, maybe I should.
Well, they do, don't they? There was this advert in America with Sydney Sweeney, the pretty actress. She's been in lots of films lately. Now, she's just been advertising a car. I forget which model it was, but there was some issue about her jeans. Now, I can't remember what that issue was, but it very much is out there, this advert with Sydney Sweeney advertising this car essentially towards men. So I think that does already happen, doesn't it? Right. And as to your point about advertising women's doing the models, the catwalks and all that, to me, the equivalent might be, well, men could demand the same money as the women get, but of course it wouldn't be right which is why I say that's the equivalent of what I'm trying to say about
Yeah.
tennis. But if you take the example of the catwalk, as we've already said, women have a far greater choice of clothing than men do. So it's inevitable you're going to get higher paid supermodels. But I think we're out of time now, cuz. So we just about covered what it's good and bad, or pros and cons of being a woman.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, I did think that was very bold of you to to even suggest that sort of topic. But anyway, this is all we've got time for. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed it, and it's not too controversial. You've been watching and listening to the Alien Spaceship, and I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me Cos.
And I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me Broth.
Ah, good. I thought I got it wrong. Anyway, so see you again next week. It's a goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.
This has been a Deepstuff Radio podcast for Deepstuff Records. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.